Chapter 4 was about transformational and charismatic leadership. The chapter started out by talking about Maslow's hierarchy of needs. It's important to note that you'll have to finish each stage before you can continue to the next stage. It starts with the actualization needs, then there's self esteem needs. The third one is belonging and love needs, safety needs, and psychological needs. And in relation to leadership skills, most leaders are one or the other, and it has to do with transactional leadership, which is most concerned with the satisfaction of psychological safety and belonging needs. Transformational leaders typically try to satisfy the basic needs of followers, but they go beyond anything and try to completely satisfy people. A factor of transformational leadership is charisma, which is providing vision and a sense of the mission. Um, you have to be creative, innovative. It involves making new combinations or associates with existing elements. There's preparation. There's incubation, which is conscious mind shifts to other interests, and the subconscious has an opportunity to make new associations. There's illumination, when ideas may appear as sudden inspiration. And then there's verification, when you actually develop the ideas. And then interactive, it's when you are able to communicate in a mastered sense. And then the chapter goes on to talk about the sociological approach. And in Weber's foundational conception of charisma, there's 5 key concepts. The first one is a leader with extraordinary, almost magical talent. Number 2, an unstable or crisis situation. 3, radical vision for providing a solution to the crisis. 4, you have a group of followers attracted to the extraordinary leader because they believe they are linked through the leader to powers that exceed unusual limits. And then 5 is validation through repeated success. So, they know they can do it, so they're going to keep following the leader. The next approach was the behavioral and attribution approach. You have to possess a vision that is unique but attainable. You have to act in an unconventional, counter-normative manner. You have to demonstrate personal commitment and risk-taking. You have to demonstrate confidence and expertise. And most importantly, you have to demonstrate personal power. The communication approach, which is a product of charisma. Charismatic leaders excel in 4 functions of communication. The first one was that charismatics as relational builders, and they convince followers that as leaders they have significant impact on the course of the events. They are at the center of things. Charismatics are impression managers. They excel at creating the desired impressions through skillful use of following, framing, scripting, staging, performance, and face work. There's 4 types of impression management. There's exemplification, promotion, face work, and integration. Charismatics are visionaries. They're able to create symbolic visions and new images of the group's future that they will build on the foundation of previous myths and values. There's charismatics as influence agents. They are masters at influence and inspiration. People just look up to them and just agree with what they say. And I think I can relate to that in life. I think once in a while there just comes along a person in your life that you just think everything they do is great and that they can't do any wrong, and they're just a special type of person, and they're great leaders. They're great just individuals in general, and it is easy to follow those people, and those are the type of people you should follow as long as they are working towards the goal betterment of the group. Both transformational and charismatic leadership both have powerful effects on their followers and their organizations. They both achieve extraordinary results and inspire their followers. Charismatic leadership is more person-centered, and the success rests on his or her personal characteristics, and transformational leadership is more group centered. It appeals to the values and the needs of all the followers.